Good evening, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome to the Hike 365 live show. This is a weekly program in which we talk about our ongoing challenge to hike 365 miles in 2019. We cover topics such as park travel and a healthy lifestyle on Happy Trails Hiking.
Hey everybody, it's good to see you. YouTube has been weird today, and for creators around the world, I have been hearing a whole lot of strife about setting up live streams and things like that. So this one is set up, and hopefully we're all in the right spot. So there we go. Yeah. Roll call so far. Lori Bryant's in the house. I'm here with Happy Trails Hiking.
I'm here too.
Good job. Congrats. Airstream as a Dream is here, and he emailed me right before the show started and said he updated his miles. Your miles are not correct in this week's spreadsheet, but they will be correct in next week's. I promise. He's been hiking the AT this week, and so like hundreds of miles, and we only have part of them. But anyway, that's okay. Steve, the outdoor nomad, is here, and he leaves on his trip to come meet up with us next week.
Okay.
Marty's crew is here. Hello, watching while cooking. What's for dinner, Marty? Excited. And cooking. Be right back. Lori's cooking too, evidently. So, welcome to the show. We're happy that you're here. Tonight I want to show the product that we had new again from 2 weeks ago, and we got pop sockets. And we're excited to show those to you, as well as I wanted to explain how our happytrailshiking.com/store kind of works, because I've had some people who are kind of confused. So let me share this screen with you really quick. Right there. Okay, so this is our brand new pop socket, and you can see that it's on Amazon, and you can say Happy Trails Hiking logo pop socket, and that will get you where you need to go for that. And I can throw a link in the description here in just a minute. And then the other thing that I wanted to show, this is our happytrailshiking.com/store, and you'll know you're in the right place when it says HTH merchandise. But this stuff up here, this will take you to our wildlife photography collection. This link will take you to our national park photography collection, and you can see you can click just right on them. Or if you want to click this link, it'll take you to our front page of our store. And of course, we have metal prints and cups and all sorts of fun things there. So I've got lots of ways you can click, but this will take you to our Shopify store. Next things down here are links to our shirts. This is our top 10 reasons to hike shirt, and it was made for our 1,000 subscriber show. And we enjoyed making that with our fans. And on the front, it says Happy Trails, it says Happy Trails Hiking on the front. And then, of course, it has Trekker on the back there, too. And then our Get Your Hike On shirt is down here, and you click, and that takes you to an Amazon link. And then the shirt that Matt's wearing tonight is Just Say No to Light Beer, and it's there as well. And we also have one for holidays and things that says I hike so I can eat all the holiday pie. But that's a sweatshirt. So I did want to tell you that those are some ways that you can get our merch and contribute to the channel and help us out a little bit. Oh, goodness. Okay. Lots of people are here. The Idahonian has come in, and that was that footage that I showed you before.
Oh, yeah. You guys can enjoy that.
Can't wait to show you the pictures from Kenny, the Idahonian. Hey, Hike with Mike. It's good to see you. And Hike with me. Carol is here. Awesome. Let's see. So Marty's Crew's having burgers. Airstream as a Dream is excited about pop sockets. We are too. And Lori's back. My veggies are a little burnt, but probably still edible. Yeah, just cut off the edges. It'll be fine. JB is Neo is here. Hello, it's good to see you. Once I have money again, I'm going to purchase merch for Matt. Okay, nice. I have the problem that I would like to buy all of our merch, but Matt puts a cap on.
We don't need all.
See, yes, we do. Tell him we do. All right, I'm kidding. Rosie Smith is here. It's good to see you. Matt, I guess we need to talk about what we're drinking.
All right. Well, those of you who have been following us for any length of time know that I'm an IPA fan. And tonight I have my favorite IPA of all time, Urban Chestnut Stolipa.
Nice. And I'm drinking the very last Virtue Cider Rosé. And for those of you who don't like the sweet ciders, ooh, that's not working. The new light is a bothersome light. Anyway, if you don't like sweet ciders, this one's a real dry cider. It's real nice. I like it. It's not syrupy, not like sweet anyway. So that's what I'm drinking tonight. It's by Virtue Cider Company from Michigan. And Airstream as a Dream went to Huddle House tonight.
For Country Fried Steak.
Oh, that's a good thing after all those miles on the trail.
Yeah.
Nice. And Hike with Mike's drinking light beer tonight. Well, don't look at Matt's shirt. The funny thing is, Matt had a light beer while drinking.
I drank a light beer while wearing a shirt that said "Don't drink light beer."
Yeah, it was pretty funny. Backwoods Beast. Cheers to Backwoods Beast. Thank you for coming. Yay for dry cider and IPA. Yes, thank you. And Hike with Me is going to go get her drink. Hike with Mike likes a crisp apple cider. I like Angry Orchard. It's one of my favorites. But this was something that was just a little different, and I had to have it. All right, so that was what we're drinking. Oh, if you need to tell me something important, I'm going to be sharing lots of pictures and things tonight, so I may not be watching the chat so much. But if you need to say something and you need me to see it, please make sure you type at Happy Trails Hiking or hashtag Happy Trails Hiking. Let me know so that I can see what it is. All right. Would you like to discuss what's happening or what we did this weekend, Matt?
Oh, yeah, sure. So we've gotten a lot of rain here in the St. Louis area, and I know there are other parts of the country that have also experienced more than average rain. But at any rate, we took off after I got off on Friday and headed north to what park was it?
Long Branch State
Long Branch State Park. Okay. So I couldn't remember the name, but the key is that it's actually on a lake. And we were there about a year ago. And while we were up there, we did a Canteen Cup cooking event at one of the neighboring parks. And we made oatmeal and put dried fruit in it and stuff on a very cold and windy day. It was a great day.
It was snowing.
But we drove around Long Branch State Park as well. And so we drove by the marina. I was like, hey, we should come back, sometime when it's hot, maybe swim or something like that.
So we were going to.
That was sort of our plan for the weekend. But we found out a little before we left that the state park was completely flooded. And we could not swim. Well, the state park was not completely flooded. It was partially flooded. So some of the campsites were underwater. And the marina was,
underwater,
flooded out. And it was just sort of bizarre. There were, 5-6 foot tall sign, and, there's 2 inches of it sticking above the surface of the water.
Yeah.
And that also had an impact on our hiking over the weekend. We were sort of sitting around on Saturday morning deciding, what kind of hiking we should do or if we should do anything. And we chatted with a park naturalist that happened to be driving by about bats and told him we were thinking of going for a hike. And he said, oh, yeah, make sure the ticks are really bad right now. And we were already kind of feeling lazy. So we actually ended up not hiking because half the trails we wanted to go to were underwater anyway.
Yeah.
So we just sat around and did nothing, which honestly got to do that sometimes.
It was a great off day.
But flooding was sort of a heavy influence over the weekend for us.
Yeah. And I don't know if your news covers it. Our news covers it all the time. But the riverfront down in St. Louis where the arch is, it's got a whole bunch of steps that are going up to the arch. But there's a sidewalk and about, what would you say, 30 feet?
Yeah, it's 30
feet of just a buffer between the river and the stairs. It's not there right now. It's just stairs. And they've got the got everything blocked off. Airstream as a Dream says, 8 days on the trail with no rain. He left his gear at mile 38 because it weighed 22 ounces. So
wow,
there you go. And yes, he's on the Appalachian Trail.
That's weird. I mean, it rains a lot in the Appalachian.
Right. Especially this time of year. Like last year over Memorial Day weekend, we were in the Smokies and it rained on us every day. And
it sure did.
Yeah. Anyway. So And Marty's crew says that's how Milford Lake is right now. Make sure that
Mm.
water goes down in the next month because we're gonna be there soon. Anyway, do you want to explain this picture to them and what that was?
Yeah, okay.
So I forgot part of our gear, and this is Matt dealing with me forgetting part of our gear.
Okay.
Go ahead and explain.
That picture is probably not going to tell them very much.
Okay.
Because it's not too crisp on for your phone.
I know. I'm sorry.
But, okay. So we have I think it's a 5-quart Dutch oven that we
Mhm.
typically use for making biscuits or cobblers or cookies or cinnamon rolls or beef stew or whatever. And we typically take it with us camping so that we can make biscuits for breakfast. Well, I didn't make it into the truck this time.
No, it's sat on our counter all weekend. Held the counter down.
But we happen to have
Oops.
2 cast iron skillets. One is sort of wide and shallow, and the other one is a little deeper and narrower. Now, they're not big, but, 2 cast iron skillets that they match.
They fit together.
So we made an improvisational Dutch oven with the 2 skillets. And it didn't work nearly as well, but we did manage to cook the biscuits.
We have biscuits and gravy on Saturday morning. That was a win for me, especially since I was the one who forgot to pack the Dutch oven. It's huge. How did I forget it? Oh my god!
But no, a Dutch oven does much better than 2 skillets.
Yes, just saying. Hike with Mike is saying that there's been a huge high pressure over the deep south. We had temps at 100 in Florida, which is rare. Lots of dry heat.
Wow.
Yeah, dry heat in Florida is not normal. And then Airstream Dream said, yeah, the 2 others I hiked with are in the Smokies and still no rain for them. That's just crazy to me.
That's very bizarre.
Especially since we're getting so much. But the Gimpy Camper has joined us, and I met the Gimpy Camper this week. Actually has a new Facebook group, and I don't know. I met him on Friday while I was right before I went grocery shopping for our trip. So I wasn't online a ton over the weekend. So I'll start inviting some more campers and hikers to his Facebook page here soon. So if you're friends with me on Facebook or friends with Happy Trails Hiking on Facebook, then you may get an invite to a group with a Gimpy Camper in it. So if I had made you a mod, I could have you drop the link, but that's okay. But anyway, the Deep South may have traded weather with the Rockies is what the Idahonian's saying. So, all right. Okay. Well, let's see. We've done that. We've talked about flooding in the Midwest. We're good. We should go over the stats for this week.
Okay.
I will pull up that spreadsheet. So, for those of you who might be new, we have challenged people to hike 365 miles in the year 2019 in parks and public lands. And we have a form where they track their own miles. And we're going to share that with you now. So here is that form. Maybe Matt can see it. All right. You want to kind of run down what's going on there, Matt?
Yeah. So the way this works, you guys enter your data into a Google form, and then I will copy and paste it out of there and put it into a spreadsheet and drop it into a pivot table. And then what I'll do is I'll prune out all of the previous weeks. So the mileage that we're counting, that can't be right.
That's what you said. That's what you sent me.
Okay, did Airstream as a Dream hike 96 miles in 1 week?
I did on the AT.
Okay, that would make sense.
And actually, it's more than that, but that's okay.
Okay, I was like, did I make an error?
Nope, you're good. Airstream as a Dream really has more than 96 miles. It was closer to 130 some odd.
Okay.
So
in 1 week, that 96 miles there. And then we have Alejandro Perez of 2 different teams, one getting 6 mile, 6.8, the other getting 2.2. Bear got 2.4. Carol hike with me 12.2. Clifton Riser 55.21. Nice.
Yeah, Cliff's rocking it out. I'll talk more about Cliff here in just a few minutes.
Dana and Eileen 26.4. Dragon Rome's 28, crushing it. Happy Trails Hiking, Big Fat 0.
Yeah, this week. Yeah.
Marty's Crew 3.3. Nerding with Nature 5.8, Outdoor Nomad 10, Shannon Riser 20,
Yep,
nice. And Stuff Outside 17, Idahoan 6, and Vicky Marshall 13.
And Vicky Marshall is 1 mile from the goal, just as Hike with Mike said. Yeah, she's 1 mile from the goal already. So I congrats. Great job, everybody. I'm clapping for you all. I gotta clap for you.
Just another
Yes.
quick word about the. Oh, we're not sharing anymore. That's
No,
okay.
we're not. That's okay. Go ahead.
I update the target column every week, so that's whatever week we're in times 7 is what the target mileage is.
Okay.
And so that number continues
So,
to go up.
I guess our grand total here, I don't need to share that again just to read the number. Our grand total for everybody who has been putting in miles, it's 2,454.91. And yes, Vicky's propping up the rest of us. Yeah, that's amazing. You guys have done a great job. And Carol, you said you just sent yours in. Now, was this for week 21 and 22, Matt?
This is for anything that we did not have last time.
Okay.
So it might not technically be week 21. So basically what I did was I went to my spreadsheet and I said, okay, what's the last entry in my spreadsheet? And I found where that correlated to the Google entry, and I just grabbed anything that I didn't have. So it may not strictly be 1 week. Like if you were missed the cut last time, then whatever, you might have 2 weeks lumped into week 21. That's possible.
Okay. That makes sense. Wait, then we should have miles from last week. We should have 10 miles from last week.
But we got it entered. So if someone didn't get it entered in time to make the last one, but they were late, then it would be rolled in.
Oh, so I put ours in, or you put ours in for last Sunday.
Yeah. So basically, whenever I go to grab a set of data, I don't care when it came in. All I care about is, do I have it?
Do I have it already? Okay,
Yeah.
That's fine. Thank you. Hey, Dr. Fish, thanks for hitting the like. I appreciate it. And you know what, guys? Late, not late. Like Matt said, he's just checking, do I already have the data or not? Right. Because it's time stamped. And he looks at the last timestamp from the week before. So he's
so
smart.
Whether it lines up on like week 20 or week 19 or whatever, your mileage may not end up on that exact week in which you did it, depending on A, when you put your mileage in, and B, when I pull the data. So don't sweat it. If you got it, I'll get it in there sooner or later.
Okay. JB says, and I'm gonna walk 500 more. Yeah, good song. Da 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 da. Your turn. Fine. Never mind. All right, we've got some really cool pictures to show this week. I'm really excited. So Matt and I shared the one picture that I had for the week already, but some of you shared stuff, and who's the first one? Oh, the first one is from Marty's crew, and they went hiking on Moon Lake Trail in Fort Riley, Kansas today. And Hike with Mike says, as long as we're all in the woods, that's all that matters.
Concur.
Yes, I agree completely.
Or the desert. Or the mountains.
On a trail, outside, not playing games on our phones.
Right.
Okay. Anyway, Marty's crew went on a hike at Fort Riley, Kansas today, and Marty said that he found a spot that he didn't even know was there. And so he sent me a video. Hello, my slice of heaven outdoors. Joey, it's great to see you. Thank you for coming tonight. So here is Marty's really special spot that he didn't even know was on the trail. Look at this. Oh, it's got to play now. Oh, don't not play, because that would be sad. Oh, come on.
Go to a different one. Come back.
Okay. It's probably going to play in the
it.
middle. I can't pause it. It won't let me do anything with it.
Whoa, we're full screen now. Holy cow.
Escape to full screen. Okay. Just reload page. There. Try again. Here we go. There it is. How could you not know that was there?
You've probably just never been there.
So pretty. So pretty. That's awesome. And the next one is Dragon Roams, and he been crushing the miles. This is on the Loggers Path, Loggers something. look at how green that is. Just beautiful, beautiful, beautiful. And am I missing chat that I needed to be knowing about? And then Carly from Nerding for Nature up in Canada has some major snow still going on in the mountains, but really pretty, really, really pretty. How many here use trekking poles? Says Airstream is a dream. Matt uses trekking poles, don't you?
Yeah,
Yeah.
usually.
Then Alejandro sent in a couple via Instagram, and this is Alejandro Perez, and this is Penny, his daughter, and she's 6 and finishing up kindergarten this year, and they just started geocaching. And Marty's Crew says that's usually a dry spot. Oh, well, that makes sense. So, so that is Penny and Alejandro, and this is Alejandro and Potter, their dog, and yeah, going out geocaching with your dog. I don't know how much your puppy would like, geocaching, but it's okay.
Depends on what you find.
I guess if they have dog bones.
So something good.
Airstream is a Dream has been putting things using the hashtag Hike365 challenge on his AT hike. And well, this is mine from last week at Pickle Creek. So that's my slow-mo water. I had to. Couldn't help it. All right, next. So Airstream is a Dream at the Nantahala Outdoor Center. And complete 134 miles in 8 days. That's just amazing. Congratulations so much. That's awesome. Awesome, awesome. In Franklin, North Carolina, Southern Nantahala Wilderness. Very cool. Very cool. Thank you for showing all of these pictures to us. Oh, I like that walking stick. Take me to Maine. That's cool. And there's Penny and Alejandro again. Very nice. And then last but very not least, these are the Idahonians pictures. And yeah, that's a pretty picture. That's a pretty picture. But this is epic. Look at this drone footage. Kenny, I showed this to Matt before we started, and I said, just look at this. And he went, oh, and then quit talking. Okay, we got to watch it one more time.
Yeah, so there's a number of things about this that are impressive. First of all, just look at the landscape. This is beautiful. This is a beautiful area. I've got a weakness for the desert.
And red rocks.
And red rocks, exactly. And that's what this is. Now, then he's out there on the edge, with, however many 1,000-foot drop off that is, or maybe it's only a few hundred. I don't know, whatever. It's a drop off. And so that alone is enough to give a person vertigo. But he's flying a drone. And so he's going to have to be looking at the screen on his, I'm assuming it's a phone that gives him the view or something. And so that's double vertigo kind of going on at the same time. Wow. I can't imagine that. I don't consider myself to be necessarily super afraid of heights, but I know if I'm on an edge, and I do get a little bit nervous. So that's kind of like a double whammy, but that's absolutely fantastic footage. I really enjoyed that.
Yes. Oh man. Okay. So we've got holy shit, but Airstream as a Dream says his trail name is Therapy. That's awesome. That's awesome. That's a great trail name. Hike with Mike says, I want to go to the desert because it's the complete opposite geography than your home hiking area. Yeah, he's a swamp. He hikes in swamps.
Maybe I like it for the same reason. We're not a swamp, but here lately kind of are.
We are, yeah. The Idahonian says, I did get a bit of vertigo. I don't know how you did it, Kenny. Number one, I'm afraid of heights anyway, but getting out to where you were.
That would have been enough for us to both be pretty scared.
I'd have been done. I'd have just been clinging to the rock going, no, I don't need to fly. It's okay. It's all right. I'm okay.
Yeah, we wouldn't have gotten quite that far.
I would have just kept going. I'm okay. I'm okay. I'm okay. Guys, thank you all for sharing all of your photography with us. And where you go and hike. I'm still flabbergasted that people are sending us and turning in miles to us. We give people homework every week and tell them to go hike, and then they have to fill out a form at the end. And I'm just honored, I guess, that you all want to play our game.
Yeah.
People they like us. They really like us.
Probably the most fun, I think, is just seeing the pictures that you send in.
Oh,
I mean,
yeah.
this video is epic, but we've gotten really cool stuff every week.
Oh,
So please keep sending that stuff in. We really enjoy that.
yeah, I really do. A hiking exit slip. The Idahonian says I had to rock face a bit. I would have had rocks in my face, but Airstream is a Dream says I love this challenge. Well, we love this challenge too. And as much as we're not actually meeting the challenge, we've hiked more this year.
I'd say we've increased our miles. I mean, we didn't measure, but we now at least have a reason to go out. Whereas before it's like, whatever. It's like, well, we got to do something.
Right. Well, we thought we walked around and took footage around the campground this weekend. We weren't on an official trail. We didn't count our 1 mile that we got.
Yeah, so we could have counted. We could have counted a mile or two, but whatever.
We had an off week or a rest week or whatever you want to call it. But yeah. And Marty, we're thrilled that you love this challenge. And Matt's going to get some really high miles this next week. I'm really excited.
I should clock in 13 miles on Saturday.
So I'm going to get a few miles in. But Matt and Big Crazy John from Big Crazy Outdoor Adventures have a hiking race that they're taking part in this next week called the Devil's Toll Race. And it's with the Ozark Trail Association, and it's meant to raise money to protect the Ozark Trail, or upkeep of the Ozark Trail, not protect, I guess.
Ongoing maintenance. I mean, that's protection in a way.
Yeah, a 0 week. Yes, Airstream is a Dream is giving us a phrase to use.
Yeah,
we were lazy.
We took a 0 weekend.
But so they're gonna go and do that next Saturday. I'm gonna have sirloin steaks for them afterwards. And then our meetup that we talked about is next weekend. So I guess in March, we started talking about our Midwest Camp Out, Midwest Meetup. And so it is actually taking place this next weekend. And I can't wait to bring you pictures and things from that. I bet we'll have at least one campfire video or things like that next Sunday night to share with you. I know that Marty's crew is going to meet us, and Steve the Outdoor Nomad and Big Crazy Outdoor Adventures, and us. And my sister, Lori Bryant, will be there. So I'm really looking forward to that and all that stuff.
Well, but I think that's about all we had.
Oh. Well, hike with me. Get as many miles in as you can, and make sure you take a break from all that stress of moving. So mileage is way down since Hike with Mike because of due to job pressures and working weekends. Whoa. We get it. We get it. Yeah, cool stuff going on in the next month. Well, I'm very excited to hear all about that and see any pictures that anybody wants to send. You all have my email. And if you don't, it's kay@happytrailshiking.com. And we will plan to visit with you all next week after our Midwest meetup. Thank you so much for joining us. Thank you for getting all your miles in. You guys are crushing it. I'm so excited to see everything that you all are doing. Thank you for sharing your lives with us. Till next time. Cheers, guys.